more and more couples in this generation are living together before marriage. What was once non-traditional is now normal for relationships. Up to the 1900s, everyone waited until they were married to move in together and do a lot of things like kissing, anything really. But times have changed, and since then, so much since then, which is why I believe it's acceptable to live with your significant other before marriage. Um, Living with someone before you decide to marry them can positively affect the relationship. I would think most people would want to know how their significant other acts in a home environment, um, whether or not they can accept their flaws and actually live with them for the rest of their lives. Um, I think actually dating someone and living together is like two totally separate things. Um, and the true colors kind of come out when you're living with someone. I've heard of so many relationships failing after they got married because then they move in together and realize that holy crap, like I can't do this person. Like they're not what I thought they were gonna be. Um, and there are plenty of reasons as to why living together before marriage is a good idea. So the positives of living together before marriage, according to Women Osophy, is seeing if you can handle them for the rest of your life. Um, every relationship goes through the honeymoon stage, meaning like if they want to spend every second together, they want to do everything together. Um, but after that, it's kind of different because then once you spend a certain amount of time with someone, you kind of get you want your own space. Um, and it would also be that you would get to know their flaws, habits, and how they were raised. Um, you might not see their regular habits or flaws, just kind of dating someone and hanging out with them on a day-to-day basis. I think actually living with someone will show you someone's true colors. And knowing how someone was raised, like really anything, you might not have noticed, like maybe your husband might just expect you to like do the dishes, do the cleaning, like women duties, because that's how he was raised in his home environment, but you may have been raised differently. Um, Also, learning how to resolve the problems at hand instead of just walking away. I think if you live together, um, it's good because you can't just run away. Um, you have to actually talk about stuff right then and there. Talk about your feelings, why you're mad at your significant other, anything like that. Um, and also cheaper bills. That's a positive. Splitting payments on stuff, that's good too. But there's always going to be the people who are going to say that they don't think that couples should live together. Um, and according to marriage missions, some may think living together before marriage is a good idea because it'll increase the risk of divorce. But I kind of see the opposite of that. I think that if you live together beforehand, it'll actually decrease the risk of divorce because instead of getting married before you live with someone and figure them out exactly, um, then you're less likely to divorce them once you guys get married. Um, Experience sexual unfaithfulness. That's gonna be like using the Bible against that. A lot of people are gonna say that it's in the Bible that you shouldn't live with someone before marriage, just because you could have the sexual unfaithfulness. However, I think even if you are living with someone, you could these people still deal with sexual unfaithfulness on a regular basis. It's not gonna living together isn't just gonna like increase that. Um, and they're gonna experience domestic violence. I think that you're gonna experience domestic violence living with someone and not living with someone. It's not really gonna change the rates of that. You'd experience an increased level of relational unhappiness. I don't think so. Um, I just think that living together before marriage is going to help you guys work on your actual relationship instead of just walking away all the time. Living together before marriage is beneficial. I think it would help to lower the chance of divorce. Couples could work on their problems before deciding to get married. I think that by waiting until after you are married to move in together, it causes more problems than um, it does save the relationship. Even if couples did not live together before marriage, they could still experience the same things that living. They could still experience the same things as couples that don't live together. Um, but living together just shows one another the advantages and disadvantages of living with someone else. I think it also benefits couples because it makes them actually work through their problems. Thank you.